Hi. So today I'm hearing people talk about diversity, DEI, what it's supposed to mean and what it really means. And as you can imagine, people from different persuasions of thought got their own ideas about what maybe some solutions should be. Definitely why the causes are. But when it really gets down to, say, fixing it, we don't talk about that. It seems as if that's going a little too far. The only person that really got any recognition for saying they could fix it was Donald Trump. He says that he and he alone could fix it. And the people says, well, everybody else has failed. You, the right color. You rich. You got golden toilets. You got jets. And you rich. And you got yellow hair. You got to be right. So they tried you. They tried Donald J. Trump. And they found out that only thing he was doing was lying. He was promising the people that he could fix it. He had no ambition of fixing it whatsoever. And when he came even close to fixing it, he was talking about satisfying himself and using the whole country or the world, if need be, to satisfy himself. And we, the people, sit here believing all of the lies. And the reason that we believe all of the lies is because we are committed not to do the truth. See, if we don't do the truth, then we are all doing the opposite, the lie. We are facilitating the lie. And so rather than say anything, we'll just be quiet because we know deep down inside that we are facilitating the lie. But maybe nobody else knows it. So we'll just keep quiet. We'll just keep quiet. And you're riding the boat straight to hell, keeping quiet. The challenge is that it's either one way or the other way. If one person suffers out of 8 billion, let's say 20 billion people on earth, and one person is suffering from anything that is established for the people, and it is known and it is not fixed, the whole 20 billion people are guilty. Are guilty. Just for that one. But look, we got everything else already. Look here, 19 so on. Doesn't matter. If it can happen to one, it can happen to each and every one. So in order to prevent it from happening to you, you make sure it doesn't happen to anyone. That's key. But in order, it's almost like you have to believe in God to think like that, or to even feel like that in any form or fashion. It's almost like you got to have that special relationship with God, because otherwise the people just can't trust it. They need that last opportunity before they go down or whatever. They got to have that last opportunity. And that means that you put your choice outside of the will of that which works for all. Why? Because you know that what is happening today is not working for all, and it is reflective of what we, and according to our program, this is it. And so when someone comes to you and says, we got a better plan, it might be socialism, it might be some other ism, it doesn't matter. The key of it is there any pain? Is there any suffering as an outcome? If they say no, show me so. How is that? How is that no pain and no suffering from what you advocate? We must see it. See, the key of it is this. Talk is cheap. People can say anything, as Donald Trump just proved to all of the people that voted for him, except a few wanted that anyway. But he just proved that you could say anything. And since your own heart isn't right, you bought into it. If your heart had been right, you could have seen through those lies. Through all of those people that came and had to go through a hearing to see if they could be placed in a position of power. All of them told you that Donald Trump advocated for. Every last one of them told you lies, straight up lies. They don't mean anything they said. And you bought it because you affirmed them. You said, go ahead on. And now when they get in and do exactly what you knew they were going to do, then you act like you pissed. Nobody's buying that. That's all a game. The truth of the matter is those who see the light walk according to the light. People say they went a near-death experience and they saw the light. Then they ran into Jesus. And Jesus told them it's not your time yet. Go back and tell the folks. Now, when you come back and tell the folks, what does that mean? They come back running your mouth? Or does that mean putting something behind your mouth? In other words, if you're advocating it, that means you're walking it. That means you're raising sand. That means you're exposing all of this crap. And that you're not only there exposing, you are reflecting, you are sharing the secrets that it has appeared to have been a secret, but it's the way to life. The way to life. What is the way to life? That the pain and the suffering is gone. And that the people have the opportunity to live their dreams, their needs, their wants, and their desires at their leisure. Peace, prosperity, freedom, joy, and happiness. Suffering for nothing without lying, cheating, stealing, killing, and terror and war and all that stuff. And the only way you can do that is to make sure that everybody has nothing to complain about. Everybody is satisfied. And you do that by everybody participating. Everybody participating. You're here. You want something out of life. You want life to mean something to you. You participate in the process. You come up with a process that works for everybody. And that process is everybody having the opportunity to choose what they do in this world, in this life. Choose what you do. Choose that which gives you your greatest joy. So you got no complaints about that. And everything else is just cream on the top. We don't have to be worried about these crooks. You know Biden is not a crook. At least not a crook like the ones we got now. But Musk and Trump, you know they're straight up crooks. They aren't even hiding it. You know it's true. Why? Because you're feeling the pain. You're feeling the suffering that's coming from this. You're going through. And yet you want to pretend like something else is happening? Come on. Come on. That's not the reality. So I'm saying it to you this moment in time is this. Stop playing games. Go all the way. There's only one way, and that's the way. The earth is here for all. And to live as though you are in the bottom of hell is a choice that you can make and have it. Or you can live the pinnacle of the greatest heaven even God can imagine. But it requires two different attitudes. And so each of you won. Or let's say most of you won. And many of you don't want. Then most of you go forward and become the example for those that don't want. Become the example. What do I mean by becoming the example? By if they don't want to work, if they don't want to participate in life the way everybody else have decided to, then let them not. Let them not. If they want education and health care, they don't want to participate in life, let them have it. If they just want to lay around every day drinking and doing drugs and stuff like that, let them. Don't try to fix it. Just live right. Live the righteous life and leave them alone. But make available to them always that same, out of the resources that have been given to us, make it available to them as it is to us. But this is their choice, and we can't fix that. They have to fix that. And don't let that change us. All we do is do. So what I'm saying is, we have to be consistent. If we're different, then we are different. So we don't deal with the ugly side. No, we show the beauty side. So let me wrap it up. Nobody's gonna fix this stuff but you. You are going to have to agree. And if you agree on anything less than that which works for all, eliminates the pain and suffering for all, and protects at one out of the billions from that which destroys. If we can't do that, we might as well keep on doing what we're doing. But if you want something different, this is the only thing that matters. I'm telling you that. So what do you do about it? Look at how important you are. There are so many doctors out there with all kinds of doctors. You got so many lawyers out there, all kinds of lawyers. You got so many presidents of various universities and organizations. You just got all this. But what is it if it doesn't do anything to make life better for all? If you can't use it to come together and work together for the common good of all, what good is it when one or two people to come in with a willingness to do anything to you, the willingness to do anything to you, and you can't even stop them? Come on. That's some hell of a program, isn't it? And you can be free though, but it takes the power of truth and the power of love. Till next time, Eddie Marcus saying goodbye for now.